Most people in America believe in a simple formula. Work hard, get educated, build a career, save a little, buy a house, and over time, you'll be financially secure. For decades, this formula worked well enough. But today, something feels off. People are working longer hours than ever. They're more educated than previous generations. They're earning more in nominal terms. Yet, many still feel financially stuck. This video is not about blaming the system, and it's not about giving shortcuts or secret hacks. It's about understanding why hard work alone no longer guarantees wealth for the American middle class, and what's quietly changed beneath the surface. Hard work was never the full story. Let's start with an uncomfortable truth. Hard work has never been the sole reason people became wealthy. It was just enough when the system itself was supportive. In the past, housing was affordable relative to income. Education costs were manageable. Healthcare didn't consume a large part of income. Pensions existed. One salary could support a family. So even average decisions produced decent outcomes. Today, the same effort exists, but the environment is very different. Hard work hasn't lost value, but it has lost leverage. Section 2. Income went up, margins disappeared. On paper, incomes have increased, but margins, the space between earning and saving, have shrunk. Let's break that down. Rent mortgage takes a bigger share of income. Healthcare premiums are unavoidable. Student loans delay financial stability for years. Childcare costs rival rent in many cities. Insurance, subscriptions, and basic services quietly stack up. So while paychecks look bigger, flexibility is smaller. The middle class doesn't lack income. It lacks room to breathe, and wealth only grows where breathing room exists. Section 3. The biggest trap is not low income, it's fixed commitments. The American middle class is highly committed. Mortgage, car payments, student loans, credit cards, lifestyle expectations. These are not bad decisions individually. They are normal decisions. The problem is density. Too many fixed expenses lock future income before it even arrives. When income rises, lifestyle expands to meet it. When income falls, stress multiplies. This creates a cycle where you earn more, you commit more, you save the same, you feel no richer. It's not irresponsibility, it's structural pressure combined with social normalization. Section 4. Wealth is delayed gratification. Status is immediate. Here's a key psychological shift. Modern society rewards visible success more than silent stability. A new car is visible. A bigger apartment is visible. Vacations are visible. Financial independence is invisible. The middle class is constantly nudged towards status spending. Not because people are careless, but because the culture equates comfort with success. Wealth, however, grows quietly. Status spends loudly. When income growth goes toward appearance instead of ownership, net worth stays flat. Not because people don't know better, but because the pressure is constant. Section 5. Education taught earning, not money behavior. Most Americans are well-trained employees. They understand deadlines, performance reviews, promotions, productivity, but very few are trained in capital behavior. They were never taught how money behaves over time, how risk compounds, how debt reshapes future options, how inflation quietly erodes effort. So people optimize for salary, not for financial structure. A higher salary feels like progress. But without structural awareness, it often just means a more expensive version of the same life. Section 6. The middle class mistakes stability for security. This is subtle but important. A steady paycheck feels safe. A predictable routine feels controlled. But stability is not the same as security. True financial security comes from optionality, low dependency on one income stream, time flexibility, resilience to shocks. Many middle-class households look stable, but are fragile. One job loss, one health issue, one economic shift, and years of effort suddenly feel vulnerable. Not because people failed, but because the system rewards consistency more than resilience. Section 7. Wealth is not built monthly, it's built asymmetrically. Here's something rarely discussed. Most wealth is not built evenly month by month. It comes from long periods of patience, followed by uneven growth, often invisible for years. But the middle class lives in a monthly framework, paycheck to paycheck, bills to bills, bonuses to expenses. This mindset prioritizes smoothness over asymmetry. Wealth, however, is inherently uneven, and people who never experience that unevenness often assume they're doing something wrong, when in reality, the system they're operating in doesn't allow it. Section 8. This is not a personal failure. It's important to say this clearly. If you are working hard and not getting rich, that does not mean you're lazy, careless, or financially ignorant. It means you're operating inside a model that prioritizes consumption, rewards compliance, converts effort into stability, not ownership. The middle class isn't stuck because of bad intentions. It's stuck because of invisible defaults. Defaults are powerful because they don't feel like decisions. Section 9. Clarity is more powerful than optimism. This video isn't about giving hope. It's about giving clarity. Once you see why effort alone isn't enough, why income growth doesn't equal wealth, why commitments matter more than salary, why time is the real asset, you start thinking differently. Not faster, not aggressively, just more clearly. And clarity changes behavior naturally, without guilt, pressure, or hype. Conclusion: calm, grounded. The American middle class is not broken, but it is operating under outdated assumptions. Hard work still matters, education still matters, discipline still matters. But wealth today requires understanding structure, not just effort. If this video helped you think more clearly about money, not emotionally, not motivationally, but logically, then you're already ahead of where most people stop. If you want more calm, clear conversations about money, thinking, and long-term wealth, you can subscribe to the channel. And if this made you feel a little smarter about how the system works, a like helps more people see it.